Looks like we are live. Trying to do a little bit different here. I'm using the Restream. So hopefully you'll get a version of this on Facebook. You can go to my YouTube or even my Twitch channel. They're all in the links on my Facebook channel. So yeah, this is a drawing that I've been working on for some weeks now in the background. Is a kind of a promotional poster and a thank you to one of my favorite coffee places here in Reno, and they're opening a second location. So just doing a gift poster for them, and we're actually going to have a art show in a few weeks on I think June 9th. Three of us are going to be presenting some works and all kinds of different stuff. And I will post more on that later. But yeah, if you do stop by, please send me a link or a message. I'm actually going to grab one more thing before we start, since we're a little bit early, believe it or not. Trying to watch all the different screens and all that is always an interesting thing. And again, I do not have, oh, bummer. I don't think I have Facebook on this. Let's see. I have it on. All right. Okay. Well, it seems to be going. So let's start. Steve Coffin, one of my oldest Facebook friends and social media friends, suggested a few awesome things today. So we're going to do Death Race 2000, open it up. I got a couple of screenshots from that, and yeah, I've never drawn anything from them. And I mean, there's this ridiculous looking dinosaur alligator Corvette car that is screaming to be drawn. So drinking tea and drawing some art. So let's see what we got. I think we're going to do this view here, the top down bit. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please always feel free. It's an old Stingray vet looking thing here. So we're going to just kind of walk in some shape here, just to get where I want the proportions. Swing this over. Again, just all simple shapes for now. Tighten these all up. Yeah. So everybody's having a good week, I hope. Cool. Center here. And here. We can soften those up a bit. This thing's going to be really gnarly. You might switch views or what have you, but I'm really good for now. This Yeah, these things are wild. Kind of right there. That. And what a treat, you guys get to see me on camera tonight. With a lot of glare coming in one of my windows, so. Yeah, this thing is freaking so wild. Little cage up here, and then split right down the middle as this card literally has Godzilla type lizard. So thank you to Steve for suggesting this one. This is fun. I don't think I've ever seen this movie. I might have to change here. Because, yeah. Goes right over the top. Doesn't break a sweat here. Right back to the engine. Here. Engine has to be back here. Why they put the extra engine in the back of this Corvette, but I'm not going to ask too many questions. It's too ridiculous to argue with here. That exhaust. There's a few pipes there, but we'll just leave it like that for now. Shape that. It's got spikes and teeth in the front too, so let's see. I'm going to just reduce it a bit. Turn it as the slight bit here. Let's see. Just like that. This one would be, I think, fun to paint. I'm not quite sure quite yet to think about any of this. All right, so then this big engine blower up here. Lock in those shapes. A little bit bigger here. Some of those cartoon dimensions from that. Just looking at my other screen here. It's just such a goofy thing. I love that they made this into a movie. All right. At least this is going to make me smile. So thank you for that, Steve. These goofy spikes. They're really not like doing much here. Kind of hanging down like that. And keep some kind of perspective there. And this one kind of jets out like this. And over here. Again, these things just go straight. over that window here. Get this better. There we go. Maybe real lights in there, possibly. Throw a door in just to pretend we know what we're doing. Alright. There's that engine. The seats are about here. And we've got this roll cage back here. Kind of goes right to the. This is the stuff that just always makes me so happy. I mean, can you imagine being an artist and working for, I don't know, some kind of studio? And let's do today's date. This 05, 22 here. Okay. I just can't even imagine when the design brief, you know, something like this comes in and like, so this is what we were thinking after we spent way too much time tripping on some kind of substance. The person that drives his car, looking at this earlier, it's kind of goofy. Let's see. Let's see. Where? Helmet. Dressed all in black or something. I don't know. I seem to have those 70s type helmets on. Just had a mask on like that. Cool. And this thing. Let's see. You know, it is just something else. All right. So I had a bunch of pipes coming into here. And then like that. There. Give it some semblance of realism here. More intakes. Cool. All these separate. Catch up here. So yeah, if anybody's got questions or comments or like interacting, that's kind of why I do these. So we can go back. Cool. Yeah, just drop them in the chat. I will try to find them. It might take me a minute. I know Facebook is working right now with this, but sometimes the messages are not easy to find. Yeah, this thing is just a bridge right over the center of the car, like that. Yeah, and I'm just getting a kick out of doing this one. I think the other one that was suggested is Battlestar Galactica. I might draw Cylon. I don't think I've ever drawn one before. Just tighten this up just a bit. And then we'll redraw it. A little bit of a fender flare there. Just a hint of it. Trip down headlights. Clean this up, I think. So on that side. Cool. Just reduce that. And clean this up a bit. Yeah, that. The only thing that's bugging is that little cage, but we'll get there. And that off a bit. I don't think I'll use my traditionally small tires tonight. I think this car just needs to be all of its glory. I'm going to turn that one out. This down. Again, this is just one of the goofiest things I've drawn in quite a while. I like having fun. This one can be turned out that way. To these. We paint them with these. These are not. There's some definite dimension to them, so this. And then this roll cage actually hits in here. A little bit of a flare here. Big fan of this guy right now, but I think he's the least of the interesting things in this. So, engine here, thing here. This big over here. get some dimension. And then should we have these open? Yeah. And those valves letting some air in. That's giant exhaust. That. And then all of these kind of get intertwined. That. Cool. There. There's a little bit of that windshield coming through there. Some that's a pretty small illustration, so get 2 and 2. And there was just one black mask here, and just one black. So cool. That's cleaned up a bit. And it's got this funky paint job. See if we can pencil that in a bit. Yeah, and thanks again, Steve, for playing this. This is great. A little bit of tea. Definitely just clear that up here. These are going to have some dimension because of the cool. All right, there's that. So now let's back to this paint job. Is basically broken down into this another section. That. And here, this is actually just like scales here. Got them light for now, so I can come back to it later. This goes here. Here. Cool. And that breaks down. And here. And cool. Death Race 2000. All right. And where are we at for time here? 25 minutes in. Cool. I'll keep penciling this for a bit. If we get into painting this one tonight, but we'll see. Just having fun with it. Action there. Okay. Dry brown black here. Those things have their own design. Yeah, this is definitely interesting. Booleans. All right. So, what can we do next here? A bit bigger. It's here. Wonder how fast we can paint this up. Or should we draw a Cylon? I get that right? Yeah, Cylons. Okay. Huh. Did not know that. I've never drawn one of these guys. Let's try that first, and we'll see what we have left. All right. So there's our Death Race 2000 automobile. I think this one's actually just incredibly non-original name is the Frankenstein. If I read the website right. So there you have it, the Frankenstein and all its crazy. I think the movie said 1975. Even Sylvester Stallone was in it. I have yet to see it. I'm gonna have to now because, damn, that is a trip. And these have, all right, I'll finish that up here. Very easy. All right. Out. All down. Okay. It's good tea. So let's close that out. Did Cylons really do anything, or are they just kind of a stiff type of robot? I never watched it even when I was a kid. Let's do version. I don't see anybody has commented on any other suggestions. So. I have Let's see. Just trying to find some good pictures here. Let's pick a picture. Everybody get a much of a bender design as I'm getting with these guys. I've never noticed that before. How much of Bender's design was influenced by the Coulson ones here. I was teaching last night. Was it last night? 2 nights ago. Cartooning class for kids, and one of the things that I try to get them to realize is that, when you're designing, they all like drawing villains and stuff, so when you're drawing the villains, what shapes are good, and one of the shapes we talked about is the skull shape. And let's see, that's alright, just don't want to screw up this element too bad here. It's definitely too big, but let's see. It's pretty big first here. I can remember watching some of the episodes, I think. A vague remembrance of watching my grandmother's house. We used to watch the A-Team. What else was on at that time? Let's see. Let's go in. And all right. But yeah, anyways, I was drawing, one of the things I was teaching the kids was, sharp, pointy shapes like a triangle, or, dangerous, and bad guys or villains are often depicted with that type of shape. And then the skull, kind of closer, they resemble a skeleton. Typically they're evil characters as well, villains. So this helmet, I guess I never really just realized how much we're going for a completely boring pose here, but I haven't drawn these. So anyways, yeah, the villain character here is very, very skull-looking design. You're definitely just kind of winging this, guys, so bear with me. I like that he's got the kilt thing going on, almost like the clone troopers from Star Wars. And feet, big goofy feet. And If I'm ruining anybody's childhood here with this design of the Cylon, I apologize. Not my intention. Is that a knife or something? Oh, interesting. All right. 70s design, man. Kind of like almost like some bayonet. That. Some vent looking things here. Cool. Like that. Armor there. Again, sound effects separates the artists. The better the sound effects are, the better you are as an artist. All right. So, is anybody sick of looking at my face yet? I'm used to being on camera, so. On my way to being an influencer. Put this on the tiki-talkie and be famous. They have like a red light, right? And they're made them so menacing. Squatty little dude here, but he's gonna be fine. It's there. Alright, should we clean him up a bit? I think so. I think it's a pretty good attempt for our first Cylon here. funny how similar all the design languages, really were. You get so much of this with the, is it Star Wars first, or this and Stormtroopers and the Clone Troopers, and the helmet resembles some of that design language, and the first Star Wars was all influenced, or a lot of influence from the samurai designs, but look at some of this stuff, and so similar. Square, that's a little gadgetry on it. Yeah, buttons, bigger button. Again, helps hide that. Again, I really think this is some kind of like bayonet thing. So that's what we're using it as here. This goes over a bit. Let's see, that's some detail. Just skate away in those boots, but cool. Missed my turn. Armor is a bit different, so let's go back here for a moment. Just Alright, not really missing that much in the armor here. Okay, that's fine. Break it up like this. Oops. Oops. There goes here. Cool. Alright. There is our Cylon. Oops. ruin some fun for now. Oh. And then fairly significant backpacks too. Beans? All right. Let me set in for time. So we've got our Cylon here. Cool. We have our crazy car from Death Race 2000. Let's see. I don't really feel like going into color tonight with these, so let's see, one more suggestion here. There. Sorry guys, just looking at this. All right. Let's see. Oh, you know what? While we're on the subject of cool robots, let's do this real quick. There's our Cylon. Use that a bit. And let's go. This. This goofy robot here is one of my favorites. So I think I've drawn him before on one of these, but for a few minutes, let's just do this here. One of my favorites, design-wise, is this goofy Joel Robinson. Let's see where. Okay. Let's go here. Awesome. Awesome wheels. This. Go here. That's right. That. Let's see. Try to make him a bit more cartoony style. Alright. Again, these awesome buttons and wheels and this. This would be super fun to do a Halloween costume. A really good one. Big old head here. Where's inside? That. Cups here. Nice. These big springy things. Legs. And then we have the tractor treads here. That. Alright. Again, pretty quick rendition of this robot, but have these. I have to tighten those up a bit. That. This one is the. Yeah. Okay. Front. Those back up. Buttons and more buttons. 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 Buttons Cool. Pretty quick one, but I think captured it pretty good. Electricity. This one might be fun to finish up later. Might just be fun. Okay. Cool. A little bit more dimension there. Oops. Cool. All right. So, anybody has any comments or questions? Drop me a message either here or on Facebook, or not sure if I can see a lot of my comments, so still working through this streaming thing. Not bad for an hour. Thank you guys for stopping by and having some fun with me and laughs. Again, Steve, Mr. Coffin, thank you for your awesome suggestions. And yeah, I might actually finish this one up eventually. Make a nice little illustration, fun little illustration. And so yeah, recap here. Here's our, God, I don't even know completely. You know, it's on Netflix now or whatever. I can't remember the name of the robot. But there he is in all his glory. It's glory. So we got that. What else did we do? We did Cylon. Came out pretty good. Like him. And then our Death Race 2000, which definitely needs to be painted up eventually. So again, thank you. I'm going to shut down for the night, but that was fun. I appreciate everybody stopping by and saying hi. And we will talk to you guys next time. Have a good night.